Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my ocean world, and it's been about 3 maybe 4 months since I posted the last one, so I hope I can edit this one soon enough so it can get uploaded soon enough as well. So as you can see, I have no land but what I have created around me, and I want to change that in the near future. And in order to do that, I'm going to need massive amounts of dirt. Now, obviously, I can't get any dirt except from coarse dirt, which we can just shovel to create a path block and then mine it or whatever, have it explode by TNT to convert it to dirt. And this is one of the two ways which we can get dirt in. The other one is with spruce trees and moss blocks, but it's way more complicated and I currently don't have the resources and not even the saplings for the spruce trees. Yeah, nothing. So the second option is not viable right now. So I've come up with a plan on what I'm going to build, and let's just make some more of this smooth stone while we wait. This is my stone production just because I'm going to need some stone for the terrain as well. So I have about a stack and a half. I also need some torches, that would be pretty useful, and let's just take this with us as well. Alright, so let me create a platform a little bit off the coast of the combined farm over there. Okay, so I've made a small platform over here, and let's start with the first part, which is just going to be some sort of a conveyor belt slash placing mechanism. So if I place a torch, a redstone torch like this, and then I have a redstone repeater out this way, whenever I place a block on top of this torch, the repeater will detect it. And with that, we can do something. Actually, no, it has to be the other way around. It will still work the same. But this way we have a block on top, so we can place it over there. And with this, we can just route it this way and place a piston in this direction. And whenever we place a block here, it will get pushed. Now, this is not the zero-tick version, because we need a little bit of time in order to actually convert it to path blocks. And now, if we go, let's say, 4 blocks out should be enough. We have to make another one of a similar mechanism to this. Sorry, I'm a bit ill right now, but I still decided to make a video. So it's a similar mechanism, just that it's actually the zero-tick version now. And if I place... I have to get around here. And place a piston here and another one on top. And then just like this, and I think this is what it should. Do you need to power the top one? Yep, okay, there we go. For a moment I thought they fixed it, but then I remembered that they didn't. And if we have this mechanism feeding, as you can see, we'll create a line here. And the next thing we have to do is just to move the line downwards by some blocks. So let's just place, and whenever we have to make it so that whenever the blocks get to the last piston, they will trigger the same, they will trigger all of them at once, and we can move the blocks downwards. So we create the same exact mechanism yet again, and I don't have any redstone torches on me, so I'm going to have to make some. I think I'm going to need 2 more. Alright, so we make it like this, and then we route the output from here. And then we can obviously just power all these pistons like this. We just need to place some dust on top. And as you can see, when we get to the end, nothing happens because I forgot to place a dust here. There we go. And if I keep placing blocks here, Oh, yeah, I removed the block accidentally. Oh yeah, of course I did. Because the piston pushes it down, so I need not a torch here, but some sort of mechanism like this. And now, if we keep filling this in, it will keep pushing it. And obviously now we have made like a hole here in the ground because we've pushed the blocks down. And now what we've essentially created is a wall of blocks, which is going to be dirt blocks at the end. And then we just need a really simple thing. We just need to repeat the mechanism again, just a couple blocks down. And the last mechanism will make it just like the other farm. We have the cobblestone farm, so it will be 4 wide, 7 long, and blown up by a single TNT efficiently. So let me just move the platform a bit down and build the last mechanism. Alright, so this is the final part of the system, and as you can see, if I place the block here, it triggers all of them at once. And if you want to see how I wire them together, at the back it's just 2 redstone lines running on top of each other at the top pistons and the second to bottom pistons. And that's the most difficult part pretty much done. Now we just have to make a TNT chamber thing, just like we have on the cobble farm, and a platform below to capture all of it into a single hopper. So if we go out by a few blocks, let's say here, or how close is this to everything? I don't want to have an accident and have everything blow up, so I need to be relatively careful about how close the TNT chamber is. And we could also later on make a combined farm, but I'm not at that point yet. I have to make something functional first. So the TNT chamber has to be in the middle and 6 blocks above this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, and he will have a piston, and more importantly at this location, I think it's at precisely here, there will be a fence gate which will block the TNT at first and let it go when the time is right, or when the timing is correct, and then it will explode and blow everything up. So I just have to cross check if this gate right here is actually correctly placed. Alright, so I did have this trapdoor correctly placed, and now if we just go, have to go 2 blocks above it, because otherwise the TNT will just phase through, because the fence gate is a bit taller than 1 block, and it will start off being in the fence gate's hitbox, and it will just fall out, or fall through it rather. Let's replace all of this with stone, and then we have to create some sort of a blocking mechanism so the TNT won't go in a random place, but will spawn right on top of the fence gate. And then we need to create a timing circuit that would probably have to be directly linked to that, and it will be like, I think it will be by pulses, so I think 4 or 5 times that moves and then 1 TNT falls. So let me just create this circuit first. I'm going to have the trigger on this side. Alright, I think this should work. So we have 8 repeaters all set to 4 ticks. That gives us 32 ticks and just 8 ticks for the TNT to fall. And I don't have any inside right now, but I'm going to test it later because, well, if it doesn't work, everything's going to blow up, and I don't have a TNT on me right now. And I'm also going to link that up later, because right now we have to make the actual mechanism that allows us to place blocks. So first we need a U shape like this, and we place power drills inside, and we'll use a minecart to kind of, you know, move us left and right. I just use a torch for now, and let's use it on this side. So if I go right here, it will move me Left to right. Am I too far away for the... For example, if I have a block... Oh no, I'm able to place it. Okay. I thought I didn't see the markers around the block, which was kind of weird. So we do this because on the first run we place it and then we till it with a shovel, and then it gets moved on to the next part. And now obviously this way we will be continuously running out of dirt, and for that reason we can just remove this block, place a dropper and have dirt inside. And to refill it, I'll just have like a hopper line from here and then a chest on that block, because I obviously need 3 line of sight here. However, we also need like 2 blocks right here and some right here, so we don't accidentally place a block in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually going to be placing this dropper here. We have easier control because it's overcrowded right there, and we don't need any redstone. So every time this piston fires, we get a new block. And we just place a minecart in there and we pray everything works. And I'm actually going to test it out right now. Alright, so I'm inside the minecart and I place the first block and I get it back right away. And if I start left click, it's right clicking right here, as you can see, it will create dirt. And I still have the same amount of coarse dirt in my inventory because the dropper is refilling that, which means the system works. I don't think it's max efficiency yet, but I just need it to be automatic because I just want to AFK and get a lot of dirt. And we're probably going to build a better one at some point in the future as well, but this is only episode 7, so we don't have that much resources yet. And if we take a look here, we can see that I have misplaced the pistons by 1 block. Alright, now that this is aligned, we can try... Let's first try it dry. Okay, this seems to work. And now let's try it with actual TNT inside. 2, 3. Okay, so it did seem to work. It did blow half of me as well. But it is pretty effective. As you can see, it blew up like 2 lines. Alright, so the safest way will be to have it fire every 2 cycles. And for that I think I'm going to need an observer. Alright, so let's see. Place an observer. This fires, moves an observer up. And then... Alright, let's say we get 1 pulse. And this server is facing the wrong way. So let's say I get 1 pulse. And every second pulse this one fires, and then we can have it face up into a block. And then from this block we can have signal, and I guess let's try it out. And actually, before we do that, it would probably be a smart idea to make a collection platform at the bottom. Alright, with that down here being done, we can now test it out finally, and let's just remove these stray pieces of dirt and light up the ring around. And now I just have to get some TNT. I hope I have some sand, otherwise I'm going to have to go to my sand duper in the nether fortress. Alright, I have some TNT inside now, and I will manually trigger it first. So scary. And it seems to have worked. And then if I just keep this running... Oh yeah, it should have triggered, but it didn't. So now it works, and every 2 blocks it pushes over, it will Detonate once. And that should be everything. Let's see how much we got from 2 TNT blasts. 1 stack per blast. So that's quite good. I guess we can get a lot of dirt from just one fill of TNT. There's also another thing. If you're playing on the newer versions, which I am not, I'm on 1.20.1, you can all actually feed the output into an auto crafter to give you more coarse dirt and make it fully automatic. And then you can obviously, you get twice as much dirt as you get twice as much coarse dirt than you use dirt, and you can leave the other half for so you have to split it on 2 parts, and 1/2 goes back and 1/2 is the output. Now I want to see how much I can get from it in let's say half an hour. So I'm just going to use this up and then convert everything I get back into coarse dirt and repeat the cycle about 3 times, and we'll see how much I actually get. Alright, so I've been running the farm for about 2 days, and on and off, obviously not the whole time, and the rates are about 1 double chest per hour, but you have to remember that you need to refill it, so half of the dirt actually gets wasted, and that 1 double chest per hour is already accounting that, so it's actually 1 double chest per half an hour, but then you waste half of it, and that's why it becomes 1 double chest per hour. And this is not the most efficient thing, and that's why in the next episode already I'm probably going to build a better one, because I need 53 shulker boxes of dirt, and this just won't cut it in a normal amount of time. As you can see, I've got about 5 chests, 5 shulker boxes for now, but it's just not gonna cut it. So in the next episode I'm going to build a farm by Raiseworks, and yeah, that one is going to be based off of azalea and not what I planned initially, which would be spruce trees. But it will be fully automatic, just you need to just turn the dirt blocks or the rooted dirt into path blocks, and that's everything you need to do. So that being said, I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Goodbye.